So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Vitinha! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's there!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So, a breakthrough already. Bruno Guimaraes. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Terrific header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rafael Leao. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's João Pedro. He's shifting through the gears here. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Joe Linton gets a foot in here. Savinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Luis picked out brilliantly. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nuno Mendes. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Nuno Mendes. Here's Rafael Leao. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Savinho gets into some space. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Plays a sharp little ball here. Savinho, he has found the way through. And the shot! Neymar with the short one. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And the shot! It's in! Brazil are back in business!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Number 10, Neymar.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bernardo Silva. Joelinton defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. Now what about a counter-attack? Douglas Luis. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now it's João Pedro. And it's Joelinton. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Savinho. And they're back on the ball again. Vitinha. Aimed beyond the defence. Bruno Guimaraes. Douglas Luis. Pass somewhat off target. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. Vitinha. Diogo Dalot. Looking for options for movement. Carlos Augusto. Neymar. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Savinho. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's João Pedro. No foul, says the referee. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bernardo Silva really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Bernardo Silva. And now the breakaway. Vitinha tries to thread one through. Douglas Luiz.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Savinho. Wriggles his way through. And here's Joelinton. He's found a way through. Now what about this cross? They've got to be quick to recover this. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Kindly make his way to the information centre.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And that's the second half started. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Pedro Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. To Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. And it's Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Strokes it back. Danilo. Joelinton, who does have an assist to his name. Joao Pedro. Nicely weighted ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's got away with one there. Deftly away. Knocks it into space. Great chance! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Bruno Guimaraes, and it's Joelinton. Marquinhos. And it's Guimaraes. Savinho is in a really good position out wide.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Searching pass he's played there. And he's there to belt it away. Portugal have reclaimed it. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, they could break here. Over to the left. Neymar. He is through here. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Gonzalo Inacio. Now Ruben Diaz. Vitinha. For Pedro Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nice control. Joe Linton does really well to win the ball there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He won't be happy with that one. And the pass is intercepted. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Diogo Dalot, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Rafael Leao, he's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Substitution.
Brazil making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Gabriel. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shoots! Neymar! What about that one? About as smooth as it gets. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Now it's Neymar. Spread it left.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Looking for the run. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he shoots! Goal! Portugal! And they've got their lead back. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Portugal get themselves into the lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
And it's Dalot. He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Douglas Luiz. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nuno Mendes. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cut it out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Carlos Augusto.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bruno Fernandes. Neymar. And here's Neto. Thinks about the shot. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Douglas Luiz. And Neymar. Tries to play it through. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts.
They're avoid...
And that's that. Portugal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Bruno Fernandes claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Portugal clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to capitalise on an obvious weakness.
Just a quick
They'd
announcement,
identified
it is now
that
time for our
and never
special
really
lottery.
let go.
Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking
Many
through
thanks
the
to
gates.
Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.